how to log in and use DTS for watching the driving video tutorials. So the first thing you need to do is, once you've got the email, you follow the links and create your own username and password once you've done that, then you should be able to log in clicking in from the login on dtsanytime.co.uk. So now I'm clicking on login, typing in the email and the logins. And this should then take you to a screen like this. And this screen will not only help you with all your theory, but also the practical as well. It's absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to quickly go through each one and then show you about the practical training. So in the theory, you click on theory and it will take you to this screen here. And you've got a lot of information about questions. You can practice by paper, by category, do a mock test, look at the answers that you've done incorrectly, and questions that you've not seen yet, because there's probably about 1,000 questions in there. Okay, so now the next section is hazard perception. So this is designed for improving your reaction times. So here you can see you've got an introduction which tells you about hazard perception. You got your best practice, DVSA revision clips, CGI clips, which are electronic clips. Start practicing, and once you've had enough practice and you can do a full mock test, you should be able to pass the mock test at least 3 times in a row before you're ready for the theory. So now moving on to the practical. So every time you take a lesson with us, what you need to do is you need to, before the lesson, go into this practical, and in the practical you got these 2 questions which is called show me tell me. These are questions the examiners would normally ask you when you go for a driving test. They're inside the car, could be outside the car, or while you're driving, all explained in these videos here. And then you've got the driving lesson starting all the way from basic routines, to moving and stopping, junctions, on-road skills, maneuvers, hazards, and then practical driving test. And what you want to do is, if you're a complete beginner, then what you want to do is really go into the basics and make sure you understand all the basic routines. So when you have your first driving lesson, you already know what to expect, and you should be able to analyze, identify your own mistakes and correct them. So when you go back home, you watch the video again, it's all reinforced in your long-term memory. So now we're going to go to, let's try second lesson. I'd say you need to do moving and stopping. So you click on here and you can see a series of video clips opening up. This is best done on a desktop or laptop, not on your mobile phones. Let's try one of the videos. So you got different methods of moving off. You got moving off at an angle when you park up behind a car approximately 1 car length and then move off again. Moving off downhill, moving off uphill, stopping, and pulling off on the right side of the road, and also emergency stop. Now, you'll probably hear on the videos the instructor talking about clutch and gears. So if you're doing automatic, just ignore the clutch and the gears and biting point, because everything else is the same. So let's try a video. So moving off, so you click on there and you can see the timeline there. You can mute it there or change the volume, pause it.
So we've obviously looked at all the controls.
If you need to rewind it, you just click on pause, move this drag left, drag it to the right, and you can skip, and you just keep, I would say just keep watching it until you've memorized the routines, so it becomes easy for you. Easy as that. So let's try something else. Practical driving. So you click on the cross first. You've got full practical test in there. Click on mock test. 44-minute video clips starting from the beginning when you go to the driving test center. What to expect.
I'd like you to take the next place.
And then at the end, you probably see the results part of the test. Let's go back.
See your gears, but also when you're coming up to a junction and if you're going to turn right.
Okay, so that's all you need to do. You got your theory, hazard perception, build up your reaction times, watch lots of videos, make sure you understand all the routines like MSM, MSPSL, LADA, all these different routines, and follow them with your instructor until you can pass a practical mock test and then go for the real driving test. Results. You can see your results over here, how much progress you're making. This is mainly for the theory. So you got your pass mark there, so you'll see over time a graph building up, and you want to be hitting this green line before you go for the real one. Okay, thank you very much.